Manchester United 2, PAOK 0, bruv. And obviously, before we get into the game, man, just have to shout out AMAD, innit? You know what I mean? Because I know this youth's been through a lot. Like, went out on a couple loan spells, and then managers have been doing fuckeries with him since he's been back. That's the honest truth. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember when he come on, I think it was the Europa League, scored a header for Oli, and then we just never saw man again. Never saw man again. And then he's come back under this Ten Hag idiot. My man's rinsed the Anthony ting. He's rinsed the Garnaches ting. Anyone but AMAD, bro. Anyone but AMAD. We got a little bit of AMAD at the start of the season, then dropped for the big games. This guy has been treated pretty much as unfairly, yeah, as any player I've seen at Manchester United in recent years, bro. I had a similar frustration with Anthony Martial when I felt like he should have been playing when he was fit under Jose. Jose went and bought Alexis Sanchez. And it's like, every time the players at our club, the decent footballers at our club, get a bit of momentum, something. There's always a spanner in the works. Either a player gets brought in that shouldn't be brought in to destabilize them, or the manager starts messing with them, bro. And AMAD has been treated about as unfairly as I've seen, yeah, for his level of ability. He's head and shoulders better than all the wide players at this football club, and yet, for some reason, he's not one of the first names on the team sheet. People can make up their minds as to why that is. But today, he showed his quality, bruv. Against a team, yeah, that we should have been beaten comfortably. But a lot of these men, yeah, weren't finishing their dinner. They didn't get the job done. This Man United team right now is crying out for a coach. There's quality there. We saw the quality today from AMAD, from Mazraoui, and Casemiro in particular. Like, these players are a cut above the rest in terms of just quality, IQ, understanding. Obviously, when Ericsson comes on, he brings a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Delit didn't play today. Lissandro came on, but they bring the quality. They bring the quality in the game, man. And it's very clear that Man United are not coached. And because they are not coached, they need their best footballers on the pitch. And we didn't really have that today. Rashford got dropped today for AMAD when Garnacho's been our worst attacker this season. Comfortably. Forget what the stats say in the League Cup when he's stat padded against Peterborough and teams like that. He's awful. And again, today we saw that he's awful. And the funny thing is, the furore before the game was about the video that has gone viral of Faz holding him accountable for his shit performances. And he went out there and proved him right today. That's what he did. Couldn't even make a 3-yard pass. Absolute tragic performance against a team that we should be slapping 5-6-0, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, big up Ruud van Nistelrooy, Manchester United legend. Gave me some great moments growing up as a United fan, especially his Champions League performances, bro. But as a coach, he ain't shown me anything. He hasn't shown me anything new, bro. It's very uninspiring watching this Man United team. This game was very boring today, if I'm being honest. He just sent the players out there, and because he didn't put the best players out there, we made hard work of these guys. The header from AMAD for the first goal, very, very, very good header. Do you know what I'm saying? The ball from Bruno has no pace on it. The ball is not even, it's not a good cross, yeah, to score from, because it's up in the air for a while and it doesn't have a lot of pace on it. The amount of power that AMAD had to generate whilst directing it back across the goal, yeah, from the distance he was at. Those are the kind of crosses you just direct back across the goal for someone else. So the fact that he managed to get the power and the direction on that header, a lot of people are going to underrate how difficult that finish is. And yeah, overestimate the assist. You know what I mean? We'll go down as an assist for Bruno, and rightly so, because he put the ball in the area. But AMAD had so much to do there. And the second goal, individual brilliance. And AMAD wins the ball, takes a player on, and absolutely let's go of a chicken zinger, mate. Rifled it. So, two beautiful individual moments from AMAD is what won us the game. In reality, we didn't create much. First half, I think our goalkeeper made our goalkeeper made a save, and I don't remember theirs making one. So yeah, man, it's just uninspiring, man. Like, obviously, Rude's taken over as interim, and he's come out saying he don't want to give too much information and all these other things. But it's like, you're a coach, bro. You're paid to coach. I at least want to try and see you do something different to the previous manager. And I was disappointed to see the front three of Garnacho, Rasmus, and AMAD. I was disappointed. I always talk about the importance of triangles on a football pitch, and I believe that at least two corners of the three corners of the triangle for Man United have to be technically competent, because you're not coaching them. If you're not coaching footballers, then you need to make sure that the fundamentals and the understanding of the game, yeah, are there more often than not. So at least two out of the three in the triangle have to be quality. And when I'm seeing Bruno, Rasmus, and Garnacho as a triangle, it's an ugly triangle. And we saw it today, man. Like, everyone's got loads of chat for Joshua Zirkzee, yeah? What the hell did Rasmus do today? I think he had less than 20 touches in 89 minutes, completed only 4 passes. He was out there doing cardio, but no one's talking about it. He's horrible. He's a horrible player. I don't want to hear about people saying, oh, Rants, I think Zirkzee's struggling to adapt to the pace of the Premier League. This was the fucking Europa League. It's the fucking Europa League. The guy was getting caught in possession. The ball was bouncing off his feet. He couldn't link with his players. He was on the floor a lot, making redundant runs. No one's talking about it. They'll still clap him off the pitch after a performance like that. Zirkzee will be on the pitch for 5 minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? Miscontrol the ball once or something like that because he's not concentrating, or for whatever reason. All of a sudden, get him out of the club. He's not good enough. Oh yeah, by the way, he needs to lose weight as well. And he's slow. And he's this. And he's that. He was on the pitch for 5 minutes and created a chance for Rashford. He made an instant impact, bro. He done more in 5 minutes than Rasmus done in 89 minutes. But no one's going to talk about it. You know why? Because his face don't fit. That's it. This Man United team has players, bro. But we just don't seem to play them all at the same time. As soon as Zirkzee, Rashford, and Eriksen are on the pitch at the same time with Casemiro, we saw the quality improved. The last 15 minutes of the game, you started to see things. Same with Mazraoui. We do have technical players. We still have Kobe Mino to come back. Anthony didn't get no minutes today. I don't know if he's 100% fit, but people need to understand, yeah, that Anthony's whole Man United career has been under Ten Hag. So he at least deserves, yeah, a grace period under another coach, because he's got technical fundamentals that Garnacho don't have. He's got technical fundamentals that Hojlund don't have. Why do you have patience for players that don't have basic fundamentals, but you don't have patience for a player that does? If you pass on Anthony the ball, he can trap the ball under his studs, roll it, lay it off, and he's got what defensive work rate. He's not a world beater. I don't think he'll ever be a world beater, but guess what? Yes, he cost a lot of money. So did Rasmus. What's the difference between them? Rasmus cost 72 million. He cost 85. They're both expensive players. Why is there grace for one and not the other? This is my problem with this fan base, bro. They don't keep the same energy, bro, when they're assessing players. It's embarrassing. And this is why Rude has to go for me. I know people are saying, oh, it'd be good if he could help the new manager. I didn't like seeing Rude and Fletcher there. Old boys club again. For Man United to move forward, anyone associated with the Ferguson era needs to be gone. That's the honest truth. Because as soon as Ten Hag's gone, Fletcher's out on the bench again, on the sideline and that. Nah, I'm not here to see that. That needs to be broken up. We need to move into a new era. I think a lot of credit needs to go to Ineos, yeah, for making sure that Rude was only the interim for a very short amount of time. Even though you don't expect an interim manager to work miracles, I still would have liked to see something different, something inspiring, something that just to excite me a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? And the truth is, there was nothing exciting about that. That was a very lackluster performance against a team that had no quality, none whatsoever. If they had quality, the chance that they had that fell to them from 6 yards out, they would have buried that and they would have punished us. Then it would have been 1-1 and maybe it would have woken us up a bit. But they had nothing about them. And Chelsea have just gone out and smacked up Noah's Ark 8-0, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? They dashed Noah off the Ark without a life jacket and drowned, man. And we're doing up 2-0 at Old Trafford against a team, and the only man that we can name on that team used to play for us, a reject from our academy, and he's not even starting for them. I don't really know. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want to be mad. I want to be mad positive, yeah, going into the start of the new manager. But to be honest, like, I felt like I was fighting the urge not to switch that game off. That's what it felt. It was awful. So as much as man can say our Rants is the players, it's not the players, because as soon as Ruud makes the changes and he puts more technical players on, we start bopping it. We saw it against Leicester in the cup as well. For like 15 minutes, we started bopping it when Xerxes, Bruno, Casemiro, Mazraoui were closer together. Ruud has the players there. This wasn't a game that we needed to start Ugarte in. Like, we're at home, we're going to have the majority of the ball. Start Eriksen and Casemiro. Start the ball players. Do you know what I'm saying? Start Xerxes and Rashford. Start the ball players. We're at home, going to have the crowd behind us. We're against a weak team. Let's do that. Start Xerxes, Rashford and AMAD. Nah, but instead you want to start the Roadrunners. In a game like this, no need. Not enough control for me. Not enough incision. Not enough expression. Didn't create enough. And it's down to the system or lack of system, and also down to the fact that Ruud didn't pick a good 11. That's the honest truth, innit? So, yeah, man. We just wait till Sunday. Obviously, like I said, I want 100% or not 100% record, but I would love to stay unbeaten until the 11th of November when the new manager starts on Monday. So hopefully we beat Leicester, and Sunday's just another box ticking exercise. But today, very, very underwhelming, guys. As I'm sure you lot would agree.